What you got, dragon? Why are you glitching? Yeah, no, elemental protection, no big deal. Magic resistance on the shield, no big deal. We're gonna have to do that a few times though, because dragon's a bit of a pain. But you know, little does he know, fire, frost, and lightning. He will suffer at my hands. I don't want to let him get close though, he could potentially bite me. Okay, welcome back. So, I have a few things to show you. I leveled up, let's see here, alteration to 70. Enchanting to 100 and smithing to 100. So, in the previous episode, I was in Mezolft, which is an excellent location for picking up dwarven materials. You get there with the College of Winterhold, and I picked up enough things to get my smithing to 100. I also used the daggers that I made to go around, you know, looping around cities and stuff, and selling off the daggers to blacksmiths and vendors, and buying filled soul gems. It didn't take that long, basically. Like 4 trips around the map, if you will. And yeah, that was enough to get my enchanting to 100 as well. So now, I made this wolf armor, switched it out from my dwarven that I had previously. And I'm about to enchant it with with 2 enchantments on each piece. I also switched to the Atronach stone so that I have better defenses against magic. Yeah, so no longer running the steed stone, and that's also why I switched to the wolf armor, because the wolf armor is much lighter. I think it has the best weight to defense ratio out of the heavy armors. If you look at the actual chest piece, it's weighing 20 units. For reference, the iron I think is 30 or something like that, 28 or 30. The steel is like 35. Dwarven is 45. So yeah, I'm using this. I don't yet have dragon because dragon requires for me, 1, 2, 3 perk points. I don't really have the luxury to put 3 perk points into things just yet. So that's why I don't have dragon. I could also go on the left side of the heavy armor tree and get the conditioning perk. That could be pretty useful. I'll see what I'll do here in a second. Paralyzing strike, maybe that one. We do have 3 perks to play with for now. And also I need to put something into alteration to get more magic defense. I made non-hero weapons. You make that with Draugr weapons in the Skyforge because they have very low weight, so I can attack more often. And I switched to a Skyforge steel dagger over the dwarven dagger because I think it has better weight to value ratio. And back to the high shield of dreams here. Same reason, good weight to value ratio or defense. So let's start off with the armor. I can put 2 things here. So health is really, really good. I think if I put heavy armor on this may actually cap me. So that could be something to do, but well, I'm gonna hold off for now. I may put on restoration and health. That seems very, very useful. Let's make this armor number 2. Oopsie daisy, that's not what I meant to do. So I'm showing off the enchantments right now, you can always skip if it's boring. I always like to see it though. Let's see, from other people. Let's see, stamina, one-handed. Oh yeah, dude, I don't have very many things. I think I'm gonna go one-handed and stamina. Yeah, for now. We're doing Labyrinthian in this episode, so there's gonna be some fighting right off the bat. Or after this, essentially. Gloves, see, I could go with one-handed again, but I feel like it's gonna be so ridiculous. Block I want on my shield, so maybe these can have heavy armor and magicka. Oops. So because if I do one-handed, it's gonna be so insane, isn't it? I want to do so much damage. Heavy armor, this may increase it all the way up to the armor cap. Yeah, I'll do that. And then the helmet, where's my helmet? Don't lie to me. I'm wearing it nice and safely. This is gonna be magicka and maybe restoration spells as well. Oh, I need the shield too. So yeah, Magicka for sure, and possibly Restoration, but that is not gonna help me. Well, the Magicka helps me for the alteration, doesn't it? I'll go with Restoration. Use it so much.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great War.
And then finally the shield is gonna be block. Why doesn't it? Oops. There we go. And resist. No, not fortify health. I mentioned it before, but if you unequip your shield, you lose the health and you could die. So resist magic seems just fine. Helps me out against all forms of dark arts. And there we go. I'm keeping the dagger and the axe unenchanted so that I can do power attacks with elemental fury. And I think that's about it. Wow. Enough boring stuff. I've cleaned out my inventory and all that. Let's see. Boom. I have to report to Savos, eh? First. I thought I already did that, but no. Please no dragon. The last like 3 times I've been in Winterhold, there has been a dragon. So none of that. Oh, I should have picked the Amulet of, or the Shrine of Talos before leaving. Alright, it's this part. It's Ankane.
I don't care what it is. I want it down now. I don't know what he's doing in there. I don't know what
What's going on?
Ankano. He's in there doing
Something?
I will have his head. Help take this down, will you? We're throwing
I think I have to use destruction here, but it's literally not leveling it up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, help us out. Aren't you a Altma? Help us out too. There we go. I need to favorite the shield. Well, I don't need to. I was thinking of like trapping Draugrs in Labyrinthian. I don't need to do that anymore. Why isn't the shield coming up? Come on, game. Why are they glitching us? There we go. Don't go near him. Block, runner, elemental protection. Dude, I'm stacked. I am stacked.
Are you alright? I need you on your feet. I need you to find the Archmage. I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my
I could probably do
find Savos.
Spellbreaker at this point. But you know, I probably need to test that shield because it makes a ward, right? Oh no, not the ice wraiths. No, sorry about that. No winter or no labyrinthian for a while. The archmage is dead. I hate this part.
I'll do what I can here. Go now, go.
I guess I should have put one-handed on, shouldn't I? Jeez Louise. Can I still fast travel? Looks like I can. I'm gonna go to Whiterun and get the shrine. It's gonna be worth it for the elemental fury. Jeez, damn it. This is gonna suck. Spellbreaker. I think that makes a ward, right? And after the ward hits a certain amount of damage, it breaks. So maybe it could be better to just block with a normal shield, where you don't have that like breaking animation and your character staggering. It may not block as much, but when the ward breaks, like I said, you stagger, so it can be a little annoying and throw you off. But I'm not too sure. It has to be pretty powerful, the spell, though. Let's see what we can do here. This is gonna take a minute. I think I'm just gonna speed it up. Alright, that was it. That fight, I always forget about it, because it's sort of like in the middle of the bloody college of the whole quest line, and it's treason. I mean, I don't know, they should fix that somehow. Magical anomalies are not fun. been 19 minutes of the recording.
Well, is everything out?
Yes.
Wish I could say this. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the staff of
Then I'm off to
Magnus.
Labyrinthian.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
sure?
not only sure.
That can't be a coincidence.
Why?
Savo, he told me, I think...
Yeah, now you get
I
the
think
mage
take it out
amulet,
here.
which
Bring
is
back
pretty
that
decent.
staff
Again,
before
leveled
Arcana
stuff. And she gives me something that's gonna help me get into Labyrinthian. Where is the amulet? There we go. I just passed it, 50 points. The circle was 70 points when they gave it to me, but I was like level 30 something, high 30s. The game is glitching out a little bit. I don't know what's going on with the controls. What would be closest? There is, maybe I should go from the Lordstone. Actually, no, I don't have time. I was gonna say fight a dragon, but jeez Louise. We'll see what I do if I speed it up or cut it out or whatever. Horse, these skeletons are beneath us. Let's go. Let's not punch down, shall we? There is a predator here, probably a cave bear, but it's fine. He's also no biggie. I didn't bother picking up any of the soul gems from the anomalies because, well, none of them have greater. I mean grand, and that's really all I need right now. So I'm not gonna trap in Labyrinthian either. That sort of, you know, eliminates one aspect of the gameplay, which soul trapping is fun before you're 100, but after you're 100, obviously you don't really need to do it as much, unless it's a grand soul gem for you to enchant things with. But I do kind of like to add soul trap to like the gameplay as like an additional element. It can be pretty fun, especially when you know, get a good set of soul trapped enemies. Alright, let's go in here to Labyrinthian. There are some trolls here. I'm not gonna bother with the trolls either. I don't want to do anything other than just get in there. Trolls are not hard. Let's see. Yeah, in this room here, I think if you play Skyrim Vanilla, you can get ebony weapons relatively early. But I think the unofficial patch or the special edition fixes that. Because I was here like super low level one time, try to check. And the Draugrs just had regular, you know, ancient Nordic weapons or whatever you call that. Maybe owned weapons, but they didn't have ebony. So let's try and park the horse far, far away. Nope, he's gonna run away from the troll anyways. Hopefully, that's Frost. We don't want to lose him. He's we got him as like when we were trying to become the Thane of Riften. Home of the Thieves Guild. Telekinesis? Detect life, already have that one. Telekinesis would have been good. Let's see how much do I go if I put on stone flesh. I have 480. 540, so not quite the armor cap, but with the shield and stone flesh it would be the armor cap. Maybe I should just switch to oak flesh instead then. Stone flesh probably puts me way over the armor cap with the shield, so there's no point. Right. Here's a decent place to trap if you're into that. I'm not into that anymore. Why don't you go dragon? Why are you glitching? Yeah, no elemental protection, no big deal. Magic resistance on the shield, no big deal. We're gonna have to do that a few times though because dragon's a bit of a pain. But you know, little does he know, fire, frost, and lightning. He will suffer at my hands. I don't want to let him get close though, he could potentially bite me. Although that does become less relevant the closer you get to the armor cap. I don't even know if it's possible. Is it possible to get instantly killed like with the animation when you're at the armor cap? Even if you have low health, because I think it's like a combination of 3 things as far as I understand. Health, stamina, the amount of stamina you have left. And, so your total health pool I should say. The amount of stamina you have left and the armor rating, your armor rating. Skeleton pushing the dragon. Could be wrong on that, but I've tried it multiple ways, you see. Like sometimes I'm a super duper highly leveled warrior, you know, But I get low on health against an enemy and he still can't perform the instant kill. Even though I have like very low health left. I could be wrong though, maybe it's just dependent on the amount of health you have versus the amount of damage you can do. Like kind of like the way you, the player, does it. If you would have killed the enemy, and it would be the last enemy, sorry. Is that it? You know what? I kind of need Dragon Balls. I haven't been picking it up very much because, you know, I didn't think it was gonna happen this quickly that I was gonna get to 100 smithing. Probably gonna make, yeah, Dragonbone armor. I mean, there's also Daedric, right? But one reason I chose to go with the wolf is because of the weight. I could put on the Atronach stone and become basically capped in the magic department with this shield and with the perk that I'm about to put into. See what I mean? The menus. Hang on a minute. Let me just switch out the batteries and or like pull them out and put them in again. What is going on here? What is going on here? That's my question. Very professional. This menu is like popping away without me doing anything. I don't like it. Probably don't need this shield or this shield anymore. I may just sell them. But yeah, the perk that I'm gonna put into right now. So heavy armor is 98. That's right, I have heavy armor with the gauntlets. That definitely helps. It wasn't enough to cap me though, like I said previously. So there we go, magic resistance. Now I'm even more ridiculous. I could put points into magic regeneration. That could be really important. Just to have that little bit of extra, you know. But nah, it's not that much. 2 points is 50%, which is halved in combat. Paralyzing strike. How many perk points do I have? 2. So let's do a little bit of a count here. I could put it into paralyzing strike for fun. I could put it into here and wait for conditioning so I can move fully without, you know, regardless of the armor. Eventually I'm gonna need smithing. Dude, I'm missing so many perk points. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's put 1 point into paralyzing strike for fun's sakes. It's not a very worth it perk. Like if you are doing like a survival or something where you're really nitpicky with your perks, honestly, like, whoa, okay, this guy is different. He's built different. Usually this is a Draugr. Now it's a feral spirit. Frost spirit. What was I saying? Yeah, if you're doing something really strict, I think that, like really strict, you shouldn't put any more points into the other than armsman, and possibly if you're doing two-handed barbarian. Even champion stance, it becomes, you know, something to consider. If you're doing something where you're really strict with your perks. Because it's just not gonna help you out as much as other things. Alright, why am I so slowed down? Oh yeah, he continues to play. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Read am Rad Usul. I can't jump that. He summoned something. Let's just become ethereal. Look, it's moving it quicker than... No, I don't like it. There we go, he drains me right there. One more time.
Must I use this guttural language of yours?
Don't care what you say, bro, or in what language you say it. There we go, that's the 3rd time he drains me. Now I'm gonna go end people's games. So he can't shout and ragdoll. Good. Scourge, puny weakling anyways. Come and show me what you've got. Easily blocked. That's not... Ow. Okay, so I don't have mana. That makes sense. Look, the shield is not popping off. What is this? Maybe we should come up here. I could ragdoll them off. Like, I don't really need one-handed training anymore. Hey, you're a white. Okay. Is there a good spot for you? Look at that. Nah. Please fall all the way. Good. Hopefully he dies. This guy's another Scourge. Or girl, I should say. Rah. And you spawn something again. Isn't that fantastic? What? Hardcore. Let's take this one out because then the Atronach dies. Oh my god, another Scourge. Oops. Would you shout or is that beneath you? Let's try this. Taking a beating though. When I elemental fury, I don't like to like switch away from my daggers because it sort of mocks it up. This guy's a big boy. Switch to my shield. Didn't really do it in time though. There we go. That was absolutely disgustingly difficult. Let me make a quick save because the game is skipping and messing with me here. Oh, yeah, the rune. Do I have... Let's just use this. I mean, I don't think it would kill me, but those runes are so dangerous. They have done it before, like taking me by surprise, and it's really scary too. Because it scares you as it kills you. Let's see. Oh yeah, here you get equilibrium. That's why I wanted to come over here. That's something that steals your health or takes your health and gives you magicka. Decent way to train restoration, but oh, fire salts. Yeah, I need that for Balamand. Come to see Balamand perform miracles with steel, eh? There are like 3 blacksmiths in Skyrim that are super into their work. I mean, I'm guessing they all are, but like they actually talk about it. Balamand, the guy in Windhelm, which I don't know his name, and obviously Yorlin. I don't know. Yeah, he talks about it a little bit, but the other 2 talk about it more. Like they have something to prove, right? Even one of them is like, everyone thinks Yorlin Greymane is the greatest thing since Talos himself. I plan to change a few minds around here. Maybe he doesn't have the Talos part, you know. Let's go hulking. This guy cannot ragdoll me either. Only Death Lords can do that. Draugr or Death Overlords. Yeah, it's confusing. Just remember, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms is bigger than Protector of the Realm. And Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea is below Mother of Dragons. So if you just remember that, it should be cool. I'm sorry, like that is confusing as hell. You have Draugr Deathlord, and that are level 34 if I'm not mistaken, and then you have Draugr Death Overlord, which makes sense because his title is bigger. Remember what I told you before? I'm kidding. He's 45, and as far as I understand it, he cannot be disarmed. So that's something you can't do, disarm Draugr Death Overlords. If you go to certain runes at certain points, there will only be Draugr Death Overlords, so the absolute highest tier, I think. And they can all ragdoll you, like certain places in Solstheim, Snowvale Sanctum, and the Thieves Guild. So you can fight 5, 6 Overlords, right? Death Overlords, and they can all ragdoll you, so you have to, and you know, their shouts come back at different times. So it just becomes chaotic, because let's say they have a cooldown of 45 seconds between shouts, right? You will potentially have to like deal with that every 10 seconds because their shouts is coming back in different times. It's treason. Let's have him drain me one more time, but this is at a very, very high level, probably 50s or plus. I think it drains me one more. Yeah, there we go. And then he drains me finally all the way up next to the door, I believe. So this guy is not too tough. Maybe he's in my way though. Why are you in my way though? Don't make me go Yol Thor. Because that's all I have. Look at his face. Look at his face. Legendary difficulty for you. The weakness of trolls. This is the weakest troll type enemy, because there's two. And he tickled him. He's weakness, man. I think it's the same thing for vampires. Like, you can do some decent damage to fledgling and possibly normal vampires when you have all three words. But blooded vampire, mistwalker, you know, mistress of the deep, all that. You can't do anything against them. With fire breath. Yeah, thanks. Recharge my magicka. Yeah, you're a good man. The Augur of Dunlane, or whatever the hell his title is, was defeating me before. I don't know what his exact problem is, but hey. Is that gold? I think that's gold. I have 100 smithing. Listen, I don't need that peasant gold. Is that a gold or moonstone? It's hard to tell the difference from afar. Yeah. Throw a tantrum. Look at him. Dude, you don't want to do this. They regenerate, so it's fine. There's literally no point. This episode has been going on probably forever. Let's save here. Does he drain? No, he doesn't drain me now. Rah, I need stamina. Yeah, the Atronox line is fantastic. Yeah, dude, these skeletons with their hoods though. The necromancers are pretty strong. Oh, the troll came. He was having none of it. Look at him throwing a fit. You're gonna slash me and walk away? Yes. That's what's happening. I think there's a chest up here. And a potion of resist frost. We may actually have to use that. No, deadly recovery. Excuse me, what does that do? Decreases the target's magical regeneration by 100% for 60 seconds. That could be useful against the Wisp Mother. Maybe we should use that. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Although, you know, from my experience, enemies that have magicka that are supposed to be powerful, it doesn't really matter what you do. You can't drain them. Yeah, now you're drained. Yeah, no. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can still, like, that's icy spear or something like that. Either that or ice spikes. You can still shoot it. And now I'm all slowed down. Fine. So what did it do? Nothing. Don't summon yourself though. That's gonna be bad. I'm just tanking the damage right now. I want to get her. Is she healing? She's healing. Look at her health bar. That seems a little unfair, game. Come on. She can also spawn copies, kind of like the Seekers. Let's see. Steel daggers. Is she gonna get the racial power? We have Mordecai left. Nah, he's just not getting it. Come on. Do the pop. God damn it. Do the. I can't do it. Why don't you get... I couldn't do the power attack. There we go, she's like, oh no. I couldn't do the power attack, like the dual stance power attack.